The music, hit the music. Wrestling fans, welcome back to another episode of Going Over. We are your one-stop pro shop for all things wrestling. Van Nunley, Saleh Taylor, and Fred's not here. For the interim, we have a Fredless Monday here on Going Over. We are live at Howie Sports Page. Going to have a lot of fun tonight. Going to watch some wrestling. Going to play some video games. Going to have some drinks. Going to have some fellowship. And if you want to meet the disgraced former champ, Saleh Taylor, for sale, you do it right here at Howie Sports Page, boys.
I just got recognized on my way in by someone who's not part of what we do already. So, disgraced or not, your boy's still out there. Your boy's still getting recognized. And I got recognized last week, too.
Usually when you say that, I'm like, all right, I know he's lying, but I'm going to let him tell this story anyways because it makes him feel good.
Well,
but I saw it with my own eyes this time. asked you for a selfie and everything, dude.
That was really dope.
Talked about your ex-friend Ronan.
Yeah, that one still hurts. Stings. My back gets a tingle now every time the weather's changing. Betrayal, man.
Speaking of stings, you finished that azithromycin yet?
I can't read.
No? Okay. I hope you got the right pills.
I hope so. but no, it's a good day to be anywhere, especially at Howie Sports Page. I'm very grateful that they keep holding space for us. I know it was a heavy weekend that they had in Memorial. So,
yeah.
It's one of those things where we are grateful for all that we have and counting blessings. And I'm happy to be here to talk professional wrestling with a very, very, very good, at least acquaintance, or are we friends?
I think we are super strong acquaintances.
Yeah.
Rounding towards friendship. Because we hug.
Yes.
We don't just do like the half bro hug, like we like hug.
Yeah. Chest to chest.
Yeah.
But not embrace yet. But it's working.
Yes.
It's coming up.
I have seen Pacific Islanders do a little cheek kiss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting close.
It's getting there.
We're getting close.
But a lot of the times people don't know it's coming. So, like, trying to talk to someone to my left and right and like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit some lips every once in a while.
And that's when you graduate towards, like, that's not just friends, man. That's just, like,
after
friends.
that, you gotta touch tips.
Yeah.
See if a rainbow shoots out
Eskimo
or not.
bros, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Eskimo bros with yourself.
Top and bottom, baby.
I think that's just called gay now. I think it's just gay. You can just say gay.
It's the 21st century.
All right, let's quit talking about the past. Let's quit talking about your disgraced run to the bottom of NWA New Mexico and look forward to next Saturday, July 31st at the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater. Territory Trials.
We have 8 guys.
Okay.
That are wanting to represent NWA New Mexico. That's going to head out to Louisville, Kentucky, which is going to be a territory showdown.
Big deal.
All the territories from all around NWA will be there. And we're trying to see who can best represent us at the territory showdown that's going to be happening in Louisville. That a lot of bragging rights to whoever wins this tournament.
Sure.
But also there's some heavy stuff happening in this. And one of the craziest things that you got to just let happen is just straight up, like, we got to let a lot of these stories play out. Now I'm sharing my screen right now.
So if you're familiar with March Madness, we got a little July Madness here.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't going to take all month. This is one night. We're going to determine who gets to go to Louisville in one night at the El Rey Theater. Is that correct?
Yes. All in one night. Grand Prix style. Everything's happening right there tonight. If you're lucky, you have one match. If you're blessed, you get 3 matches.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to represent NWA New Mexico. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have that honor. But like I said, for some of us in there, if you notice, it's personal.
Sure.
You know, it's one of those things where I was hoping and praying that I was going to see someone familiar for my first match.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to that, you're going to see Hobo Hank and Thunder, a classic showdown. These guys have a lot of history together. They've been on the
Sure.
road, shared many, 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 many miles
A
together.
Duke City Championship Wrestling year one title
Yeah.
rematch
Yeah.
for the OG fans.
It's both former champs for NWA New Mexico, DCCW, but also champs in other territories, other shows, other promotions. This is going to be a great classic shop where Hobo Hank and
Before we like talk about each match real quick, what was the selection criteria? Because there's some fans out there who are going to be hurt that their guy or girl isn't one of the last 8. But to me, this seems like the best of the best that NWA New Mexico has to offer.
Honestly, I think the selection has been people watching and listening and reacting and reporting that back to upper management. And it's a pretty deep pool to pull from. So
Sure.
I'm very grateful that, I'm even part of this epsilon of talent from NWA New Mexico. Especially like I just got, cleared from my doctor because for those who watched the last episode or 2 episodes ago, your boy took one.
Yeah, you got it pretty bad.
I sure would have been proud. And what was insane about it is, betrayal from your own family, your own people that you're coming up with, and people you shared a lot of time with, and so me getting some time with Tony. But once again, we'll come back to that later. Another match you're going to see is Johnny Magna, who's coming in from his last match that he had at Power Slap.
Yeah.
He's going to have a warpath ahead of him. And unfortunately, in front of him is someone who also has something to prove, Mr. Happy himself.
Right.
This is a great
long hiatus.
Yes. And I'll admit I was part of that. I was part of why you got a long hiatus.
One guy got the bejesus slapped out of him, and one guy was just MIA for a few months. That's an interesting matchup.
It is. This is going to be a great match, though.
If you follow the carnival circuit, it probably matches up exactly with Mr. Happy's hiatus. He can't just wrestle. He needs to clown around, too.
Honestly,
that's what you call it? Like professional clowning, just clowning around?
That feels right.
Okay.
It feels right.
Good.
But that's going to be a great match. That's going to be a fun match. And then myself with Antoine Giovanni. This is going to be... You're going to see a little bit of everything in the show.
Sure.
But I want to say, in regards to my match with Antoine, it's... You ever have such perfect focus that nothing else exists, where it's just you and whatever you're dealing with ahead of you, and you just become blinded to anything else. You just so tunnel visioned that you just straight up, yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of rage going in you right now when it comes to Antoine, because you were once again betrayed by the people closest to you. And the gods, the way the luck shook out here is you got to meet him not in the final, but the first round. You're getting this out of the way.
Yes. Antoine is smart. Antoine is fast. Antoine is so strong. Looks the part.
From friend of the show, Lee, I was wearing my Polynesian print shirt at Texas Roadhouse today. The server said she used to hate Saleh, but he was done wrong by For Sale, and now he's one of her favorites. Wow. Sweet.
Looks like I got to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Wait to be seen again over there.
All right. Friend of the show, Lee, which Texas Roadhouse does he have to go to? Maybe that's a side conversation.
Yeah, well, we'll get that offline.
Let's not give personal information out on Texas Roadhouse waitresses.
If
you're going to give out any information on Texas Roadhouse, let it be the recipe to their butter.
Oh, honey cinnamon butter.
Okay, thank you. Sprinkle of cinnamon
and salt, because they do salted butter for their stuff. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
and whip it good.
Yeah.
You must whip it. And then you have crowd favorite on this coming in. Tommy Two Scoops coming in.
I could hear it out in the street right now. Somebody listening.
I
heard a 2 scoops all the way from outside.
Dude, it is a thing. It's catchy. Also, like he is getting work. He is out there getting his name out there even more so, getting more mileage under the tires. But you got someone ahead of him Charlie 50, who has a lot of experience, a lot of know-how, very resourceful, this is going to be a great match. You got physicality versus know-how, do hard. It's going to be great night of professional wrestling all around. You're going to get a little bit of everything on this show coming up for you. And that's just the first round. Whoever's going on to the semifinals and then the final match, that's just going to be crazy.
Can we talk about how tough this is going to be on the two that make it to the final? Like, just one match a month, one match every couple weeks is hard enough on your body. Like, it's hard enough on your, let's just call it your soul.
Yeah.
Like, you put everything into it when you're out there on the mat. How hard is it going to be to not only win, but survive 3 matches in one night?
You got to have some sort of mental fortitude that's going to go beyond, and also physical. One of my favorite synonyms of patience is long suffering. This is that.
That's
night.
one of the ingredients in Texas Roadhouse.
Oh God, yes.
Synonyms.
Synonyms, butters, saltiness, all of that you're going to see on July 31st here in the beautiful historic El Rey Theater. It's those who persevere will be also punished, because you really want to show this. You gotta suffer long.
Yeah. But to me, like, I was about to ask you, what is the game plan? Like, do you throw it all out? Like, do you leave your heart out on the mat the first round just to make sure you get to the second round with a chance to make it into the final? Or do you like try to conserve a little bit? Do you save your best for last?
Every single person in this, irregardless who I would be
Irregardless,
facing, irregardless, man. every person in here deserves your all.
Gotcha.
And if you were to give anything less than that, you're not just disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting them. You're disrespecting our fans. Every single person in this deserves all, if not all of your attention, of your abilities, of your know-how, because this is the top dogs right now for those who are local to NWA New Mexico. And this is not just, we also have people from the locker room that come in from Phoenix, from Denver, who's coming in all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah,
Florida. You get Florida, you got some New Yorkers. Yeah.
We got West Texas in the house.
Yep.
So this is just the first pickings of those who are able to do this and who was chosen. There's so many others that are just dogs, hungry.
I know, but you listen to Going Over, Van Nunley, Saleh Taylor talking wrestling with you today, and we're talking about NWA's territory trials coming up this Saturday, July 31st at the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater. Going to be a super cool 8-man tournament to see who gets to make it on to the next round and go to Louisville?
Kentucky.
Home of my dude, Sturgill Simpson.
Honestly, if I go there and I get recognized by him there,
that's the one.
That's a dream.
Yeah. Tell him to acknowledge you.
Yep. Or at least the family. But little long white line, baby.
I know you wrestlers, you take it very seriously. Like, you guys are dialed in, but it's like a sewing circle. It's like a salon. Like, all you bitches got your hair in curlers. Like, you're always just chatting. In the world of NWA New Mexico, only 8 people got to make it to this thing. Who feels like they were the biggest rejection? Who out there is like, why didn't I get my shot? Who out there is like, I have an idea of what you're going to say, but I want to hear it from you. Who was the most upset they didn't make the top 8?
Ooh. It's tough. Oh, there's a lot. Honestly, even though he's a recent addition, Joe Quesada, Joe Q, the Bootkick Brawler, is someone that I revere and I have a lot of history with, that could literally walk into any room, any locker room, any ring, and just lay down the business.
All right.
And I'll give him credit to Ronan, too. Would have been a great thing to see here, but I'm pretty sure he's going to try and make his presence known.
Oh, there's no way.
I taught him a lot.
He's going to do it anyways, and he got insulted that he's not making the final 8. His presence will be felt, and it will not be in a good way.
I know. I know the playbook.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of that play.
And I'm assuming it's going to be against you. So watch your back and your front.
Yeah. You got also you got our Phoenix people coming. You know who comes in. You got Class in Reno. You got Young Money themselves. Like so many other people that are also as deserving to be in there. Sometimes the people that make it in there are also just luck, flip of a coin, availability.
Availability is big.
The
Availability is the best ability.
The timing in which you say yes, I'm available. That's a big one. But I'll be honest with you. Two Scoops is someone who's on a mission.
Yeah,
and you got Antoine, who's someone I don't want to admit it, but I'll call it right, man. Antoine is also someone who has a lot to prove.
Right.
It's you have some Johnny Magna, who's looking to come in and on the rebound and really, really has a chip on his shoulder from that match.
Meteoric rise right now.
Yes,
by Johnny Magna. I'll tell you my big person who didn't make the cut and kind of new to Duke City Championship Wrestling and NWA New Mexico. A lot of heat when he's there in person at the El Rey Theater. Lonzo. I bet Lonzo's pretty upset he didn't make the cut. Because the crowd loves Lonzo every time he goes out.
That man is Burke born, Burke bred, Burke like por vida. And he has a beautiful connection with the crowd, by the way.
You look up Burqueño in the dictionary, you know what you see?
A picture of Alonso.
No, the definition of Burqueño, which he is.
Add an extra step in there. It won't be just the matches with the guys. We do have the women's Enchanted Champion that will be on the line.
Mm-hmm.
It's Z's world still. Zamaya. Zamaya will be coming in, defending her title against upcoming Allura Jet.
Yeah.
And this is going to be an amazing match as well. That's
stoked.
You got people who are leading a locker room that has a lot more people a turnover, I guess.
Yeah.
But they hold it down. They deserve their spot. They earned, the way of like how to be, where to be, and all that. And it's a beautiful thing. That's also going to be an amazing match. Very physical. Z's style is straight up. But I can out wrestle you. I can out technique you. I can out high spot you. I can out brawl you. So this is going to be a high hill for Allura Jet to climb. But I'm excited to see how it goes, where it goes, and when it goes.
Going to be an amazing night at the El Rey Theater, July 31st. That is next Saturday. Do not miss this. It's going to be a great night. Saleh, any final words about the territory trials?
Get your tickets if you haven't already.
Smart.
It's going to be insane. Get your seats because that's a good way to as much might be a long night for the wrestlers, for all of the athletes, all of those competing. Respect the legs. Get a nice seat. Confirm your spot. Make sure that you are there to be in there, be part of the show.
Wicked smart.
But the beautiful Stark El Rey Theater, July 31st, Friday evening. That's going to be an insane show. A lot of bragging rights. The weight behind who wins this, how they win this. They don't care. But who wins this? It's all about who's taking that W.
My hetero life mate and owner-operator of Duke City Championship Wrestling, NWA New Mexico, Fred Slow, always says, everything's a work. Wrestling is everywhere. And wrestling was definitely at the FIFA World Cup final. And we're going to tell you all about that when we get back. More going over after a quick breather. chicken wings in town. We're going to be watching some
So
wrestling. We're gonna be playing some video games. We got some Tekken going down, some Street Fighter going down, some vintage retro emulator going down. So come down here. This is the place to be. Come hang out with us. It's going to be an absolute blast. While Saleh Taylor, the final wasn't the most entertaining thing you've ever seen in your life. Absolute domination by Spain. 1-0 win. It could have been 5 or 6 to nothing.
But they tried.
They tried. It was close. It was close enough. They tried. Argentina tried. And the refs tried to keep it close. But I think the bigger story is all the pop culture involved in the FIFA World Cup final. Because this is like the biggest one that's ever been done. Dare I say, 2026 North America is the best one that's ever been done.
Even more than France 4 years ago?
Correct.
Even more than Russia 8 years ago?
Wait, are those Olympics or World Cups?
World Cups.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's the best one easily. And you could see it because the final match, the FIFA finale, the World Cup finale, was bigger and better than it's ever been.
It's one of those gentle reminders how much influence, or if not control, we have over pop culture as a nation. And the things we do is the standard on what is out there. So you have many countries from all around the world that were represented for the tournament. And then at the final, you had one of my favorite cameos, Coach Ted Lasso, Coach Beard.
That
came out.
Dude, that was such a smart move.
That was
such a smart move.
Especially with the first episode of the next season coming out in like a couple weeks. Wicked smart. Capitalism was very present on this, but it's I love the whole thing where a lot of the things that people pay attention to comes from here, and I got to see Justin Bieber again. That was really cool. Very hip.
The halftime show was about as star-studded as it could possibly get.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber doing like a slow acoustic guitar song. What a boner killer. Like, dude, what a vibe crush. Like, dude, now is not the time for you to try to entertain 4 people at a house party. Like, okay.
I wrote this song on the way here.
Are you doing exactly? I was inspired when I saw a flower growing from the concrete on the walk through the parking lot. And this is what made me think of FIFA World Cup.
That segment was awesome.
Hey, 6.5 billion people on planet Earth. I need you to take a step back from all the excitement you had.
Go ahead and unplug.
From Madonna and BTS.
I can't even spell that. Just insane star power. My favorite thing, though, about this was the various countries' reactions to American culture, American cuisine.
Yeah.
There's several influences from other countries and just reacting to Texas barbecue. Just one of the most beautiful things.
Texas and Kansas City got the biggest pop you could ever have. This tournament did so much for worldwide relations of the South and Midwest.
Yes.
Because obviously, and for very good reason, and we'll get to another reason soon, for obvious reasons, the world has an opinion on the South. The world has an opinion on the Midwest. And their opinion isn't the most popular thing, but having actual boots on the ground from around the world, and you get to see like real, regular, everyday Joe people and how they live the American life. Dude, Texas and Kansas City could not have gotten a bigger pop than the exposure worldwide of the World Cup.
This is one of the reasons why I love this so much. It's because usually our teams, our athletes are out representing on behalf of our country to various places, Olympics especially, when they go. And we see through their eyes, their reactions to other countries, other cuisines, other cultures. But this was a rare opportunity where we see through the fans' eyes.
Yeah.
And even some of the athletes' eyes. But like a lot of the athletes were dealing with some stuff that were very, very, very unfair. I want to talk to you about what you think about everyone's love-hate relationship with FIFA. But it's one of
Are you
those
talking about
things.
the second most corrupt organization in the world right now?
Yes, agreed.
Fill in the blank on what you thought that I thought number one was.
Oh, I think you're thinking the right thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
your
think
thought.
we both know it's correct.
Yep. But this was a very wholesome movement where we got to see through social media a lot of the people who were just regular Joes coming from their countries, reacting to our country and giving us a fresh eyes, a fresh look on things. And I know we're talking about wrestling is a work and everything is wrestling, but this is one of those beautiful things where it's a shoot and people were legit having wholesome reactions to this.
Hey, quick timeout. Shout out from NWA New Mexico's own Cass Mora. Next Saturday is going to be her birthday, and she will be accepting shots from all the friends of the show. So go crazy.
She still has a job to do, though.
She's got a job, but luckily her job to do is early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock that out early. Buy
And
her a
then
bunch
enjoy.
of shots. Yeah.
Happy early birthday, Cass.
Let me ask you this. So in the wrestling world, so you're not only just in wrestling, you're in entertainment.
Mhm.
You're a musician, you're an actor, you're a wrestler, you're a mathlete, you're a rapper, you're a community organizer.
Yes. That adds up.
Semi-professional salsa dancer.
Actually, legit, I
hold
am.
on, I'm gonna just put your resume away real quick. So, if you had the reins on this thing, if you could choose your lineup for a FIFA finale, which this is the best one by far.
Yeah.
Let's recap this real quick. Madonna.
Yeah.
BTS.
Which, by the way, my sister-in-law was dancing.
The
in
biggest
there.
band in the world, dare I say? Like the biggest thing in
At
the world
moment,
at all? Yeah.
Right behind Milli Vanilli.
Okay. We had Justin Bieber, who
Strip down versus strip down, just chill.
whatever his artistic vision was on that, screw that guy, but he was there. Coldplay sang with the children from all around the world. Shakira, like this thing was as star-studded as you can get. This might have been bigger. Like the visuals, maybe not as much, the grandiosity, not as much, but as like star-studded. This is bigger than any Super Bowl halftime show. I'll say it.
They had to produce it like such.
Yeah, but
Because
this has never really happened like that.
no. Mind you, in a couple of years, we're about to do Olympics as well, correct?
Yeah.
So, I think this was a dry run, an easy run for the Olympics because we know we're going to go balls to the wall for that one. This is like, are you asking me on a timeless scale who I would book to represent us, or current?
Well, let's just say, because there's a lot of WWE, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of WWE at the World Cup final.
Yes.
But if you're like looking from like a wrestling point of view, like what are you booking?
Like for entertainment or for the like how would like the brackets to look next time? Because drama, man.
I think just like halftime show specifically, like would you bring out the Undertaker one more time? Like just one more time, bring
If it
out
was
the
at
Undertaker.
nighttime,
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, their final wasn't during night. If it was night, so we can get a legit blackout,
Yeah.
and have Undertaker show up, that would be awesome.
Well, I mean, the commander-in-chief was there. He can have multiple jets fly
Anytime,
a blanket over the top of the stadium to black it out
We'll
just for
block
a
out the
second.
sun.
There's
That-
any number of things.
I would rebook D-Generation X to have an entrance.
All right, good one.
Can you like imagine like the Larry and all mother brain, doom doom, yeah, like yo, that's good one. Have the Rock cut a promo.
Okay, definitely The Rock. I think old school Rock. We're talking Beads, old school Rock, and old school Rock versus old school John Cena. You got shaved head, baggy jorts, rapping John Cena.
So Thugonomics, John Cena.
Yes,
Doctor
which
of
I
Thugonomics.
consider peak John Cena.
honestly.
Yeah, not
He killed that.
not pop, not talent, but swag. Peak John Cena versus peak The Rock.
When he had
That
the
would be the
sideburns.
best halftime show.
When he had,
Absolutely has the sideburns.
those are so sick.
You San Francisco Giants closer Brian Wilson just for men darken those sideburns. You don't just have the sideburns. You make them brothers pop.
Oh, man. I remember when I was like 12, wishing and praying that I would get sideburns and stuff like that. And like swearing, go to a barber, can you just like line me up? And they're like,
Uncle Dwayne has them.
Uncle Dewey does. It's like, he's my cousin. You gonna swear. But that's DX, The Rock cut a promo, and then Undertaker's bong right there, epic itself. You got,
'Cause even if you envision like the special things that they do for a WrestleMania,
yeah,
that's once a year. This is every 4 years,
yeah.
and you get your hands on it, so it has to be extra, extra special. And you don't have 3 hours for 2 nights in a row. You got 20 minutes.
Dr. Thugonomics as well. Yeah.
Hear me out. You kill Logan Paul in real life. He literally dies. Yeah. We're inching closer and closer to Hunger Games anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well that be the first casualty of the Hunger Games.
It'll be the first pay-per-view event for FIFA.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
people would buy that box.
They would.
They would. Oh, man. Oh, man, that.
I mean, speaking of Logan Paul, like you saw the interaction between Logan Paul and Tom Brady.
I love it. And it all started with a flag football game where they were just talking before Tom Brady putting him in his place. And, hey, man, that's not real athleticism, what you do. And Logan, it's Logan working the crowd, working it.
So hard for me, like just being in the moment and enjoying the spectacle when I know it's a work. And, it's easy for, wrestling fan. It's easy for friend of the show to put on the blinders. But it's hard for me because I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady, you were the biggest douche for 20 years in a row. You were a gym dork. Tom Brady, you lived off of avocados and handfuls of macadamias for 20 years just so you could have the longevity to be the GOAT. Your whole focus in your entire life was winning. You're the most boring, vanilla, benign dork in the history of the world. Now you want us to believe that you got a personality? Now you want us to think that you're some cool, fun-loving guy who goes on a boat with Gronk and who hangs out with Logan Paul? Like, come on, bro.
One of the best things about professional wrestling is those who last longer are the ones who also reinvent themselves enough.
Fair.
Chris Jericho was on his 20th gimmick right now, and people love him for it, and he's always reinventing himself. Logan Paul has been going through reinvention of himself as well.
What is he going from douche to mega douche?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing. The metamorphosis, we end up deeper into what you're dealing with.
Yeah. The chrysalis that he's in now is just 6.5 out of 10 douche. Wait till he's the 10 out of 10 butterfly
Can't
douche.
wait for that.
Oh.
But it's one of those things where professional wrestling is a work, and everything is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Why not now reinvent, get a new gimmick, and let people enjoy the show? Tom Brady sees an opportunity for more money. I don't know how much he's losing in his divorce. I don't know what his alimony pay is.
It's got to be insane.
Yeah.
Before the divorce, she had more money than him.
Mm-hmm.
He made some smart investments and diversified and got that big media contract. Now he has more money than her. Do they have to have like a new court settlement where they switch agreements?
Is that a thing? Kind of like
Like,
refinance?
I'm assuming they both had prenup. I'm assuming they both had prenups. But at this moment, they'd have to like switch.
Yeah.
Because she used to have to pay him for a long time. And then now he has to pay her.
I could see that. And people do revisit. But for those you who don't know, this is adult talking about like, make sure you're reading every contract. Make sure you're making smart decisions financially. Even if you're in a very, very, very loving relationship, it's still an arrangement in which you got to protect yourself and protect those around you. I'm just saying.
Or you could just have like a big party and invite all your friends and family and not involve Uncle Sam and Jesus into the whole thing.
I love that. I love that thought. I love that idea.
You're welcome. Jot that down, everyone listening.
Yep.
Back to Tom Brady. Like, you are the GOAT. undisputed GOAT, maybe of all sports.
Yeah.
My number one is obviously Joey Chestnut, but if I can't choose Joey Chestnut, it's probably Tom Brady.
I choose Morris Chestnut too.
You have shut down your whole life. Like any kind of joy that can be milked out of the human plane, you denied yourself to be the greatest of all time and married and impregnate supermodels and win more Super Bowls than not any person, any team has ever won. You are that dude. It is so hard to believe now. And I got a little dichotomy here. I'm going to be a little bit hypocritical. It's so hard for me to believe that you're this cool, fun-loving dude now.
Why not?
Because he's just hiding it for 20 years?
Different mentality. You got the black, the Mamba mentality that kept him a drive. Like that drive kept him in championship mentality as long as possible. Longevity for Kobe, God rest his soul. And then when he retired, the short time he was able to enjoy his retirement, he was able to do more things that he wanted to do, be more present at home, and he made the choice on, hanging out away from the spotlight. Tom Brady's spending that time away from the spotlight. Now he's getting back in. He wants to express himself, or he sees an opportunity to make more money.
Yeah, well, I'll play devil's advocate with myself. Good. Good. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Enjoy yourself.
You've been faking it for 25 years. You want to realize what Van Nunley, would do after 25 years of holding in like a joyous, rich, full life? I'd be dead after the first 3 weeks, like 100%. At least Tom Brady's going out there having fun, making commercials, having margaritas on boats, flipping off Logan Paul. Good for him.
Smacking Logan Paul.
Also smacking Logan Paul. Good.
It was a stiff one. It was a stiff one too.
And maybe they're building up towards something because Tom Brady's involved in everything. Like he's probably got investments in Saudi Arabia, who owns MMA and WWE and UFC and OPP. And
you know me.
Good for him to finally let loose and go. Because why is it so weird that Tom Brady does it now? People cheer when Gronkowski does it or Tyrese Halliburton does it. Why not let this guy change your opinion on this vanilla old dork and let him live a little? Fred Slow, owner-operator of Duke City Championship Wrestling, joining us on the program here at Howie's Sports Page. Welcome. Did you save all of the children?
Hi, hello, and welcome.
Are all the children safe? Do they all have services?
Right, so today wasn't about the kids, which I say all the time. Today's not about the kids.
That's to take it a step further. You say way worse about kids.
No, it was good. It was it was a long day at my shoot job had me going today, but how fortunate I am to have a significant role at the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Yay.
And I love it so much. And also it's a big part of what we can do with pro wrestling is, I think I've told you guys this, a big part of the effort I give with the NWA national product is setting them up with Boys and Girls Clubs around the country whenever they travel, and it's a super interesting medium and entertainment module that kids just connect with. So it's a blending of my two lives. But also I got slowed down because all the kids were telling me how cool it was that Jalen Brunson and Kat got to be at pro wrestling.
Well, so, I'll tell you what.
We were working there.
We were working our way there.
I'm pretty good at this.
You derailed the last 5 minutes of the Tom Brady conversation, but we could just move right on into Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, it's better than Rodman Malone. It's the greatest crossover in the history of, and I think you guys will agree with me completely, professional athleticism into the world of sports athleticism. Whenever Danhausen made the New York Knicks champion, everything from there. By the way, if him and Liv Morgan have a feud, I'm in on that for so many personal reasons.
Well, Danhausen got the Knicks a championship through the only way the Knicks can get the championship.
The black arts.
Yes, the dark arts.
African American arts, yes.
Yeah,
correct. No, you can just say black now.
You can say black.
You can?
You can just say black.
It's 2026.
Doesn't sound right coming from y'all.
You're Pacific Islander. You can say.
Yeah, you can.
You can go even further if you'd like.
You want to say it?
Yeah,
you can.
African American.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I did it. And it's it's the best part of me is the reaction to it, right? Because there's so many people that go, the purity of the sport of pro wrestling, and you can't do that. And I go, the what of the what? The thing invented at the carnival? You're saying the purity of the thing invented if Jordan Walker went out there,
Yeah.
and I would go, that makes sense. That this is the time that this makes sense. You do the thing.
And also, this is where you draw the line. This,
Yeah, this is the one.
this is where you draw the line.
Oh, the one that invited Captain Lou Albano's daughter, Cindy Lauper?
I don't
That
think
same organization?
First, I don't think that's his shoot daughter, but yes, I think you're correct.
Show me the 23 and me.
I saw the music video. That I could show you.
Okay.
He was the daddy there.
Yeah.
He was absolutely the daddy there. Also, this kind of only happens from one part of the fan base whenever it's a certain type of athlete. Like this doesn't happen. There's the guys that are booing this, the guys that are jeering this, they're cheering Logan and Jake Paul. Like the guys that hate this. Nah.
Well, it's also like the difference between the internet wrestling community
Oh,
and those who
100%,
showed
yeah.
up to the shows. Do you listen to the pops that's happening in the house, which was loud?
Those are the biggest.
You know, or do you listen to those, the 2 or 3 we're talking about? By the way, Danhausen, demonic. This is where I draw the line.
That's not
Really?
true. It's just not.
Really?
The way that there are no evil clowns.
First off, you're switch that 180. They are all evil clowns.
What's that sad French clown? What is
Bubbles.
yes, Bubbles.
Bubbles.
He's the Bubbles of that exact thing. It's as unique of a gimmick, right? And if
Yeah.
and for pro wrestling fan that's also NBA fan, perfect fit. For NBA fan that for whatever reason has grown out of being a pro wrestling fandom, and I don't just mean age wise, I mean like interest, hobbies, other
Yeah.
parts of life. If you're introducing pro wrestling to the NBA through Danhausen, that fan is going, "Oh, pro wrestling has changed."
That made the ESPN top 10. Danhausen and Kat,
Oh, I'm sure.
as well
course.
as Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns
Oh,
and Seth Rollins.
You're telling me the thing that you pay $30 to stream a month for
Yeah.
the pay-per-views, put that on the top? That's so crazy.
It's also
Who are-
called synergy.
Obviously,
Great
and could-
synergy, by the way.
At least Kat has the physicality, has the swag, has the talent to pull off a choke slam
Two
and
of that.
another choke slam.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson could not have done that.
No.
In his defense, could have done a lot of other things, but at least Kat was like enough. He was up for the moment.
Yeah, I agree.
And executed.
Well, and I at that moment thought, like, all right, here comes Enzo Amore. Like, here comes Enzo to tell me that Kat is 7 foot tall. Like I could feel it. Didn't happen, but I could feel it because that's what that moment was. And you're right. And also, like the heels right now, especially the take a bump heels that currently exist. I don't mean the cool heels. I don't mean the guys that don't. But going out, there's so much selling from the bad side right now. Like you can get a hero pop for Karl Anthony Towns because Austin Theory is willing to like be a ragdoll.
Sure. Yeah.
Like there's something so cool about that as opposed to and right now it's real trendy to watch like the Dark Side of the Ring stuff on Jeff Jarrett and all that stuff to where like those bad guys were too cool like at that period. Like it never would have worked. That's why Dennis Rodman was cooler than Karl Malone because the bad guys they were cooler.
They were
God,
so cool.
little did we know Rodman was the good guy all along. Yeah. Rodman had sex with adults.
Adults.
Yeah.
So you're
Karl Malone, not so much.
yeah, at least one not just documented time. But that was a bad picking between WCW because one of them is the self-appointed liaison to North Korea, and the other one
Not at the time. Not yet. He
Just-
hadn't added that to his resume
what was it
quite
at the
yet.
time? Was it just Madonna at the time? Is that all it was?
Nah, it was
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra, man.
Good list.
I'm
Great
excited
list.
for Jalen Brunson to host a basketball tournament in Iran right now. Just follow the footsteps of Dennis Rodman.
Akon's got some money. You should just go out there. Is that where he was building that city? No, it was in
In
Africa.
Africa.
Yeah,
Africa.
I screwed that joke up. It was like $1 billion mile-long city. They got. It's like
Apparently he's doing well, too.
no, I think it's less long than the border fence put up by Trump. I think it's very, very small.
They're still working on the super long city.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
It's
still working on it.
It hasn't collapsed into the desert sand yet.
Did you
Yes.
guys do my suggested topic of building the perfect halftime show for the World Cup?
Yes,
we
did.
nibbled into it, but we got a little ADHD during
Well,
those
that
moments. Yeah.
Because as I was watching the halftime show for the World Cup,
Yeah.
I thought this could be more pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I said there's so many things in the world of soccer that you could incorporate into this to make it a whole like theatrical performance as opposed to just a musical performance.
I said long sideburns, beads, The Rock versus shave head rapping John Cena. I think that would
Dr.
be
Thugonomics.
the ultimate halftime show.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm going to say you're not right. Whenever Ted Lasso came out to like give a pep talk to Justin Bieber
Yeah.
about being bad at being a pop star and then get really good at being a pop star.
To
And-
come back and turn around and do an
Yeah.
alternative song.
Hey, of all the things you could pick, why do you pick the one I skip on Spotify?
Mhm.
Like, why is that the one you go with?
He's an artist now.
Pronounce that word again so I make sure I heard the right thing. He's something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going, we talk about this all the time. I'm not going to see the Eagles for them not to play their greatest hits. Like, what are you doing here? I want to see John Cena get in his 5 moves of doom. Otherwise, what was the point of admission?
The pop of seeing Justin Bieber walk out versus when he slowly and softly started playing that guitar.
When I saw him hold
Was
the guitar, I was like, oh, this is
the
different.
biggest dichotomy I've ever seen. Suck the air out of the stadium.
It was like when Billy Joel Armstrong was telling me that it's something unpredictable
Mm.
for the first time. And I go, I hate this. And then real quickly, I didn't hate it because
If
talent.
you had closed captioning on and Justin Bieber started playing that slow acoustic guitar,
Yeah.
you could have heard 130 different languages say boner killer
Yeah,
just
what?
across the screen.
Wood's down. That's what they said.
Wood is down.
Wood is down. Maybe it'll come back. Yeah, I would have turned it into a whole thing. That's where I'm going with it. Like, I would have had, like, in the middle of it, a guy in an Argentina jersey and a guy in a Spain jersey. And I would have had, like, a,
Well, they had Ronaldo and Ronaldinho.
and how
Dr-
lost did they look?
Hey, Ronaldo driving the car with that frozen smile on his
Mhm.
face was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I thought it was like a Madame Tussauds wax doll for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, the nerve of these people.
Well, and I saw it because we were traveling over the weekend, so I saw it on my cell phone later. And you know, sometimes when you load a thing, but it just is stuck while it's loading.
Oh, you were
buffering.
worried.
That's what I thought it was.
Why is it buffering
Why
without
what are
this?
you doing?
There's no spinning circle.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Why is everyone else moving?
Yeah, figure it
Wow.
out.
It's one of those things where like the direction they gave him was no direction. Like, hey, just get in the car,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the car just starts moving.
Or you end up like me, and you're like, I heard every word you said, but I was just talking to Shakira.
And
Like, I
then-
didn't. None of it.
Uh-huh.
I was not able to retain
Mhm.
a single ounce of, because Madonna's right here. Like, I can't
And
function.
why is Justin Bieber in a wool
Yeah.
sweater holding a guitar? Like,
It was like, oh, he's not doing a fun song. Okay. And he's still allowed to be here?
Did you say like a prayer or virgin? Sorry, guys. There's a lot going on back here.
Yeah.
That's the get ready for it.
vroom, and then the car just started and bounced. Like-
Also, it needs to be radio controlled. Like, you know the way the mascot drives the car? That's not really the mascot. Like, it needs to be
Yes.
like third party, like handled for safety reasons.
I think it is.
I
There's
think
no
it-
way he was actually driving
I agree with you.
because he was looking dead into the camera, not where he was driving.
You know how Obama can't drive because of like laws?
Yeah.
I feel like Ronaldo's on that same level.
Right.
Like, he hasn't had to drive
yeah.
in forever. Like, and not the way Donald Trump drives a golf cart, and they for some reason allow that. Although I do think that breaks the driving stuff rule.
Mhm.
Like,
the garbage trucks too that he wants to.
All right.
well, he's got a new garbage truck.
He loves big trucks, basically.
This isn't the show for it, but have I told you guys how I don't think recycling is real?
Really?
Statistics would show it's not. It is real, but not as real as you think it is.
It's fake. It's super fake. Nothing is recycled.
Very little of what you think is recycled gets recycled.
Aluminum is recycled. Everything
Stay
else
tuned
doesn't
next
count.
week as we do our recycling special
I know you feel the
on
same
this
way.
wrestling show.
Like
I still try.
I don't even fake it.
I
I'm
still
over
try.
it. Here's what I recycle: storylines.
Yeah.
Because in the opening round of the territory trials, Sale for Sale is going to fight Antoine Giovanni, and what will probably be a first round knockout for Sale. But I'm okay with that because I don't mind recycling. Like we're going to do it again.
I just want to fight him.
I just melt all my plastic into a giant cube and slice it off when I need some. Need a plastic bag?
recycling.
Need a plastic bag? I just get a cheese cutter and just grate a couple pieces of plastic off,
For
fold
hot
it over.
wire? A hot wire?
Yeah, got a hot wire.
I like that.
That's the
Totally.
best thing I've heard since sliced melted plastic.
DIY.
Yeah.
The DIY guy.
So what I got at the house is going to sound crazy. I just slice up my own cubes of plastic here, and it's obviously plastic that I source. But then I put it in a little grinder, throw it in my 3D printer, and before you know it, I got a handheld diddly-do.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic as well.
More plastic.
Plastic.
Just get more plastic.
I'm drinking through a straw right now. I don't even care.
Oh, the good
I'm
stuff.
glad it's plastic. Yeah. LA was getting.
That's the
short with
only thing that should be plastic is straws.
that. Yeah.
Can we draw the line at straws?
Have I told you about how when I first met Vanny, I only drank water from glass bottles by Pellegrino, and I couldn't quite figure out if it was a stance or a bit? Have I talked to you about this?
Van is
it was-
definitely the type to make a stance for that. Yeah.
It was definitely both.
He goes, I don't like drinking plastic, bro. I got
Yeah, it's true.
Why don't we just
Still don't.
refill this glass bottle?
Only time I will have a plastic water bottle is out of necessity. If I'm like in a public place and there's no other choice, I will. If there's like a case of them when I'm going camping, I will.
I like
If I
that.
lose a bet, I will.
That's high stakes betting for you.
If Tom Brady flipped me off at the World Cup and I got a little heated, I will.
So we're in a funny spot because at my day job office, I made us get one of those water coolers that dispenses into cups. And I was like, this is the move. And then the girl that runs the Amazon buying for the office, she bought plastic cups. And then I got real mad because I was like, why are we using
Yeah,
plastic
we're
cups when I
creating more
built the
plastic.
thing?
We had the thing.
I have the
You almost saved the earth,
I go, do it.
and you didn't.
Was this message lost here?
Look, if I could, I would have an orange 1980s Igloo water dispenser with me everywhere and drink out of those little triangle plastic paper cups. That's the best way.
The cone?
Water's never tasted better
The wax paper
than a
cones.
old 1980s orange Igloo water dispenser and tiny little disposable paper cups. It's perfect in
Water-
every way.
Water from those plastic orange Igloo water dispensers was the greatest things
Mhm.
when I was on the field. Oh man, I miss that.
Only to be rivaled by in like 1992 when you pick up the water hose and you turn on the hose and the first sip of cold water when it goes from like summer hot to like cold,
Yeah.
right when it goes to cold, nothing tasted that good ever.
So I wanted to make sure I had the official name for it because I thought I knew it, but
Okay.
I wanted to pull this up. So when we were kids, my old man was a big fan of the military surplus store. Are you guys familiar with
I'm
this?
familiar with all of the surplus stores in this area.
I had the metal green canteen.
Sure.
Are you familiar with? And it had the
Absolutely. You got the hip
pouch.
pack. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you could do that. And that in the hose water you're talking about into that canteen
Yeah.
is a flavor and taste that I still to today
Yeah.
pursue in nostalgia.
Hey, you got to let that hose water run for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that
Then you
55
put it in.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to get that first set of hose
Mhm.
water out.
That's
and then-
been like sitting there all damn day.
and not
yeah.
not the plastic one. The metal.
After I shake a mustard canister,
Yeah.
I don't just put the first squirt on my sandwich. That goes to the side, then the good stuff goes on.
Last anecdotal story before we cut this one loose. This morning I went to turn on the shower, and the shower head was only at a trickle, which is inconvenient, but not the end of the world. So I had to go get a new shower head today.
Okay.
So before I had to get a new shower head, I still had to shower. So I just took the shower head off completely and just
that's
had
great.
what I would call the warm hose flow because there was nothing creating any sort of water resistance
Gotcha.
to what would be traditional house hose pressure.
Yeah.
But it was warmed by the heater. So I was having a real energy moment. I was like, oh, I just got a pressure point in the neck, just
Oh, yeah.
right here. Just a real heavenly spot if you guys ever get a chance to take the shower head off. That's a weird story.
We did that
Well,
when we were
hey.
poor back then. That's
Watch the angle you're at. You could accidentally get an enema.
go on.
We have such different definitions of accident.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting me sit in the last half, boys. You're the absolute best.
Yeah, welcome back, friend.
yeah,
You want
thank
to
you.
close it out?
Yeah, I do. For Saleh Taylor, who is for sale for the Van Nunley, who is going to be the only guy in the building cheering against for sale this upcoming July 31st as
do
he
you
takes on
mean?
Turbo. I know how you are. The crowd is turned. They're on for sale's side.
What?
I can't forget everything he's
Oh,
done.
everyone likes him now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm going Oppo. Never mind. Screw this guy.
There's a handful of front row fans that are going to go Oppo, and I'm excited because you never got to feel that. They've cheered you the whole time. They're going to hate you now.
I love that. I accept my fate. God. I just want to fight Tony. I just want to fight Antoine. It's not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a fight. And I'm excited about that. I just got cleared from my doctor. Oh, it's going to be great.
You have a doctor?
Yeah.
What about the rest of your problems?
Oh, no. I can't afford that. Wrestling first. Priorities, baby.
You missed it earlier, Fred. I said,
Yeah.
why do you need to get cleared? Everyone knows azithromycin works after 3 days.
Then I
It's a
told him I
Z-pack.
can't read.
Yeah, he can't. He didn't know what he was taking.
Yeah.
As prescribed.
Yes.
Hey,
just told
wrap
me.
it up, Fred. We gotta watch some wrestling and play video games. Let's
Good
get out
job,
of here.
everyone. Keep breathing.